And on this Thursday, April 24th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, so many mourners lined up to see Pope Francis lying in state in a simple wooden coffin inside St. Peter's Basilica that the Vatican kept the doors open all night to accommodate the higher than expected turnout. More from Karen Chamas.
The somber chatter of hundreds of pilgrims peppered the early morning twilight as they lined up outside St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican. Waiting outside, Mexican faithful Emiliano Fernandez told the AP,
I've been here for 2 hours now already, and we're not even in there yet.
Thousands of people have been lining up in St. Peter's Square since early Wednesday morning. Some, like Emiliano, have been waiting hours to enter the basilica where Francis's open casket has been set in front of the main altar. U.S. faithful Lana Klein described the atmosphere inside St. Peter's.
Walking in there, it was so silent, but you could feel how much people really cared about him.
The public mourning period will end on Friday at 7 p.m. local time. Cardinals have been meeting at the Vatican to schedule Francis's funeral and burial, plan the conclave to elect his successor, and make other decisions about running the Catholic Church. I'm Karen Chamas.
Meanwhile, Hong Kong's outspoken Roman Catholic Cardinal Joseph Zen was allowed to leave the southern Chinese city to attend Pope Francis's funeral in Vatican City on Saturday. Zen, a 93-year-old retired bishop, left Hong Kong Wednesday night after applying at a court to get back his passport. Authorities confiscated his passport after his controversial arrest under a Beijing-imposed national security law in 2022. Zen is among the critics in recent years who have said the Vatican's agreement with Chinese authorities on the appointment of bishops betrays pro-Vatican Chinese Catholics. He also criticized Vatican Secretary of State Pietro Parolin, the official charged with negotiations with Beijing, as a, quote, man of little faith. Parolin is considered one of the main contenders to be the next pope, given his prominence in the Catholic hierarchy. A mass murderer is trying to have his death penalty overturned. Attorneys for Dylan Roof, the man convicted of the 2015 Charleston, South Carolina church shooting for killing 9 black church members, have filed a motion to vacate his death sentence. They're citing 18 claims, including alleged violations of Roof's Fifth and Sixth Amendment rights. The motion requests a new penalty phase trial, arguing that Roof's trial counsel was ineffective and that the judge showed bias. The U.S. Supreme Court previously rejected Roof's appeal to overturn his death sentence and conviction in 2022. The U.S. Justice Department is siding with a North Carolina church over a land dispute. The Summit Church had its application to rezone parcels of land in Chatham County to build an 82,000-square-foot church building a few miles south of Chapel Hill denied. The county had requested a lawsuit filed by Summit Church be dismissed, arguing neither the court nor the church has the jurisdiction to overturn what it says is a legislative zoning decision. In a statement filed in court, the Department of Justice asked the judge to consider if the county discriminated against the church and violated federal law. Those against building the church have brought up concerns regarding traffic and the loss of property tax revenue. And that's Newsmakers for this Thursday, April 24th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.